That relationship I've had of crossing the river, bringing different groups together, really speaks to why I want to run for City Council and for District C, and why I really would like the honor of representing all of us. We are a wonderful district. We are the most diverse district. We're also probably the most populated district post-Katrina. And I think we need a strong voice that can speak to the strength that we have in our diversity.
As a mother, what are your goals and your dreams for New Orleans?
That's a great question. As a mother, I think, and I probably speak for all mothers and parents out there, is that we want our children safe. We want our children to have the same type of opportunities that other children from around the country have. I want them to have good playgrounds. I want them to have resources and after-school programs. You know, we often talk about crime, but we're not talking about the solutions and what really stems from crime, and that's that we as a society have failed our children. And so we really need to focus. We need somebody in office that can focus on what our children need and how we can bring that to them. And I feel very strongly about the redevelopment of Nord and giving our kids the resources to excel. I also want a city where our children decide to stay. And I think as a parent, I would love my children to make that decision. And in order to do that, we need to have economic development, and we need to have jobs and resources, and so all of our children can have a good quality of life here when they are older. And so those are really the issues that I speak to. Obviously, we want good, safe schools for our kids. That's something that obviously that's done within our different school systems. I've been a strong proponent both of charter schools and public schools. And we need to ensure that all of our children have the same opportunities, regardless of what neighborhood or community in which they reside.
What role will the neighborhoods and the nonprofits play now that we're into 2010 and we're in a global recession and all municipal government is affected by that recession? What role do you anticipate the nonprofit world and the neighborhoods are going to play in the future of New Orleans?
Well, my experience has been with nonprofits in rebuilding the city and our neighborhood groups is that we're the ones who are doing the heavy lifting, and that's because we're nimble. That's because we can derive resources from a variety of sources in order to get the job done. Often bureaucracies are slower to move. They're not very creative in their decision-making process. So it allows the community to define what they want on their terms, and then it allows for the nonprofits to carry out what it is that the neighborhoods groups want. And I think that's a very special relationship. I think we need somebody in office that can speak to that and that can ensure that the nonprofits are receiving the resources that they need to continue their good work, to also listen to the neighborhoods. We are in a very critical time in the city of New Orleans. We have a master plan with the force of law that's currently being developed. We have to ensure within this master plan that our neighborhood folks are listened to, that there's true citizen participation at that level. And I think that's where my strength lies, is in dealing with neighborhood groups, making sure that everyone's at the table when these types of decisions are made, and also being a strong advocate.
Why did you decide to run for the City Council again?
For all of those wonderful reasons is why I'm running for City Council. I really believe I'm a half-full kind of person, and I feel that, you know, we're halfway through with our recovery dollars, and we need somebody in office that can track those dollars, that can speak to the issues that we see